I never thought I'd pay 20 or 30 or 50 or $100,000 to be in a mastermind group to have friends. Like, that's crazy. But the reason you pay to be in these rooms, the reason you pay to be at these events is because of who's not in the room, right? Who's not in the room. You're going to hear these same ideas, and each time you hear it, I want you to just let it come in and be like, am I doing that? Or how could I do more of that? Or how could I apply that again? Because even me, I'll admit, right? I'm the investor mindset guy. I think about mindset all the time. But I'll tell you, challenge happens. And it's going to happen to everybody. And so when that challenge does strike, it's important to have that community, but also to then be able to pull upon those skills and know that you can come through it. And so that's really the power of being in a group like this. Not only like being inspired and being reminded, but also knowing that when stuff hits the fan, when tragedy strikes. In 2019, day after, or about a week after launching a 1,000-person online summit before summits were a thing, I spent the week with my sister. It was beautiful. But then she drove home and she got in a car accident. She passed away. The reason I share this story is because tragedy and challenges happen to everybody. So when you can really roll yourself into this work about upgrading the way you think and giving yourself the grace when you have a day where it doesn't really line up, and you can continuously be surrounded by people who are going to lift you up, that's where really amazing things come from. Because when that happened to me, I thought, hey, well, I should be able to get through this, but I was like in a really bad place. But what is beautiful, just in reference to what you're talking about, is when you change the way you think about it. Instead of, oh, well, because this thing happened, then I have an excuse to be shitty person, angry, upset, anxious, to give up on my dreams, to stop. You got to give yourself some grace, but at some point, you got to be like, how do I move this energy through me? And how do I use it for good? How do I use it to make an impact? And that's part of the vision that I think is probably one of the most motivating pieces that I hope you guys will all find at some point, is that when you're going through struggle, when you're in a place where you don't have the finances, all you're thinking about is getting the finances. But once you have the finances, the only way to get the fulfillment is to make it about more than you. It's when I changed the view and vision and mission of my life was about sharing this knowledge with the world. Not because about money. A lot of people get it twisted and think, oh, well, it's all this guy cares about is money. It's not about the money. It's about the life you can live, because there's so many people in this world today who are living every day without purpose, who are unhappy, who just had something bad happen. And they get caught up in this place where they think there's no way out. And I think you guys can be the light for that.
Thank you for listening to the Investor Mindset Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Head over to theinvestormindset.com to join the Insider Club, where we share tools and strategies from the top investors and entrepreneurs on how to take it to the next level.